Alright, let's see if we can do this now. My connection just dropped me at random, but I'm back, and hopefully we won't have any issues. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can get through the rest of this. If that happens again though, we'll be back next week. So yeah, I'll try to finish this next week. Yeah, so I would have been basically at the point of creating the image to use as our shadow, and I am about to try and see if it looks like I want it to, and then we're gonna try and see if we can actually create a shadow from it. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna call this shadow.png and minimize. Alright, here it is. So it shows up as we want it to, except it's not positioned as it should be. So we're gonna go back to the old top 0, left 0, right 0, and bottom 0. If I'm alright, I may be missing one thing. I should probably put this image inside of a caption, a figure caption, because, or at least a div, because I just remembered images are not going to respect position as they should, if I'm not mistaken. Am I getting that right? I'll have to do some reading. Sometimes these things slip your mind. Alright, let's see. Width 100%. Good. And if I go with top of minus 100%. Okay, so it does actually respect all that stuff. It's just the width and height are not going to be determined from position. So we give shadowed a height as well. Oh, about 200 pixels. Good. And I want it to have a background color as well. For now, I'm going to leave the image on top of this, but I do want to move it when I'm done. What will be happening is it will be moved behind the object that it is supposed to lend a shadow to once I have it in position correctly. Okay, so well, let's say my connection is actually working smoothly now too, by the way, so hopefully we should be back in business completely. Alright, so what was I doing? Alright, let me make this bigger than its parent, just so I can have that shadow be in the position I want it to be in. Let me put this left to 0, not 0, because actually, no, I think about it, this has some extra space, so, right, negative 15%, or even 20.5. We can tweak this until we get it correct. There, that should do the trick. Top. Let's put this to how about 50%? 35, even less. Good, 15 or so. And filter. Drop shadow. 008 px RGB A 000.35. Okay, that's not really visible. So let me try a thicker shadow. Oh, you know what? I put 0 and that should be. And another thing I forgot there. Oops. But yeah, this is in the RGB section. So I do have this correct. What am I missing in this drop shadow? Alright, let's leave it at red. Alright, I can still barely see that shadow. Spread it out a little further. No? I thought I was seeing it, but it may be my screen fooling me. So what am I missing? Let me pull this up in Google and see if I am missing anything in drop shadow. Filter, drop shadow. I don't use it that often, and I'm pretty sure the syntax is exactly the same as what you might call it, as a box shadow. So it should have a shadow, unless it has to be completely completely opaque, which would mean that my experiment cannot work. In fact, let me see. On transparent PNG, something tells me that may be the issue. So what I'm going to do is actually make this completely opaque, save, and oops. Just checking some settings here, folks. Okay, now I can't hear a thing. What did I do wrong? Or did I do anything wrong? Is my connection gone again? Looks like my connection is going low again, so if I disappear, folks, my apologies. I have no clue what my ISP is doing today, but they're not being nice to me. Alright, I don't see anything wrong with my filter. So, oh, now it works. This happens almost every time I use VS Code with this particular extension.